the two acts, I'm going to come back and talk about that. Ear of the snake. What does that really mean? Okay, so that'll be a fun part of our discussion. And just want to make sure we do have a room full, and this is fabulous to see all of you. Please just know that in case you need to use the facilities, it is right outside the doors to my left-hand side, in case you need to use it. During the actual performance, your picture taking, video is all highly okay and in fact encouraged. If you like to share on the Instagram, that is fine too. And for the safety, we do have to keep the fire clearance. So right now we have the aisles. Can we just kind of make sure there is a clearance right there? Yeah. And then over here, very good, we have the clearance here. And also, kids, you are sitting perfectly where you are at. But don't get closer because our performer is going to be going down and walking around. So we do need to make sure he has some space to work with. So we do have this two-part act, just so you can prepare. After the mask changing, our master is going to go back and change. And then the second part act is just as good, if not even better than the first part act. So be sure to give yourself time to stay for that. And without further ado, let us welcome up our master of this art, Mr. Wei Chi Zhong.
蝶，变变变，好潇洒，好浪漫。手指那是不满，男人不会活你的不满。随便看近看，前看后看，左看右看，四看下看，环看四看，颜色好帅新鲜。
Raise your hands if you'd like to know how it's done. Me too, me too. Well, I can't say how it's done. In fact, somebody just asked him and he started laughing. He said, I've worked with Sophia here for over 10 years and she still doesn't know. So no, we just get to be fascinated with it. So that's a good thing. Yes, one more round of applause, just because it's so entertaining. What I can tell you is the mask change in history. So the inspiration came from Peking opera, taking place in Peking. Peking opera is an art over 1,000 years old. Now, we actually have opera next door, and the modern day opera has the help of the audio-visual system. They have microphones as well. But think, over 1,000 years ago, did they have any microphone? Any speakers? Nothing. So how can they make sure to entertain audiences near and far? The key is exaggeration. So starting out with the voice. When I first got up here, I didn't know the mic was turned off, and I kind of spoke. You heard me, but it wasn't that clear if it was a bigger crowd. So when they are trying to exaggerate, what we would normally say, for example, a greeting in Chinese, 你好, instead of saying it that way, they would be more like this. You heard that. You didn't need the microphone to hear me, right? Same thing when they sing. There was a lot of high-pitched sounds. So when they sing, it sounds something like this. I know you heard me there too, without the microphone. So that's how they do it, exaggeration. They have exaggeration in their body language. So when a man walks out, he is doing his big steps because he's walking out as a man. And then when a lady walks out, she's walking in her small steps. So we know it's a lady that's coming out. And the makeup is also exaggerated. A lot of very heavy colors, bright colors, to tell you whether this is a villain or a hero. And to tell you even, maybe this is a comedy character, to tell you the mood of this particular character, angry or happy. The problem is the makeup takes a long time. It takes like an hour to do the makeup. So in order for the Peking opera to be a little more efficient with time, they said, why don't we use masks? We will put the masks on the actor and they can come out right away. So that's what happened in Peking opera. And then people from the Sichuan province, when they came and they watched the Peking opera, they were like, woo, we can do something with just the masks alone. And that's how the mask changing started in the province of Sichuan, where our master was born as well. So hopefully that was a little entertaining for you. And now coming back to the ear of the snake. Let me ask you, what does a snake do in order to grow?
It sheds.
It sheds, exactly. Now, that process is not a pleasurable process, but it's a necessary process in order to grow. And you know, this really touched me this time around for this year of the snake, because we just saw what happened, right? Our wind and wildfire victims are probably our neighbors, our friends, our families, and we hurt for them. If it's not one of you that's gotten damaged, you know, in your house, in your home. And this process is not easy, but just like the snake, while we go through this uneasy process, clap your hands if you think as a community we will become even stronger from it. Yes. The ear of the snake symbolizes transformation, growth, courage, and be better from it. And because snake is right after the ear of the dragon, it's also known as the little dragon. Therefore, it also symbolizes wisdom. All those are really good things for a happy new year, right? So wishing you all those good qualities. Now the second part act, our master is coming back. It's a juggling act, and the finale is a chopstick teapot act. This is not any kind of magnet or any kind of stickies on there. It's just an ordinary chopsticks with an ordinary teapot. This took years of training. Our master actually started to train on this particular act from age 11, okay? So you are in for a treat. Let us put our hands up and welcome back Master Mr. Zhong.
¿Sabes por qué yo creo?
Thank you all. Thank you all and wishing you all 新年快乐！
Thank you. Next. Thank you. Dale like.